It was a freezing winter morning in January 1982 when a jogger stumbled upon something chilling in the woods of Waukesha, Wisconsin. At first glance, it looked like a pile of discarded clothes. But as the jogger moved closer, they realized the horrifying truth. It was the body of a young woman, frozen solid, lying in the snow. For over 4 decades, this case remained unsolved. But what if I told you that a single DNA strand would crack the mystery wide open and reveal a terrifying secret? The woman, later identified as 18-year-old Lisa Johnson, was found wearing only a thin blouse and jeans. No shoes, no coat. It was clear she hadn't walked there on her own. But here's where it gets even stranger. There were no signs of a struggle, no obvious wounds, just a frozen, lifeless body in the snow. The autopsy confirmed hypothermia as the cause of death. But detectives knew better. Lisa hadn't just wandered into the woods and collapsed. Someone had left her there. Lisa was last seen leaving her shift at a local diner around 11 p.m. She had plans to walk home, just a few blocks away, but she never made it. At first, police questioned her coworkers, then her boyfriend, who had a solid alibi. They interviewed over 50 people, including known criminals in the area, but the case hit a dead end. For years, the frozen doe case haunted detectives. No evidence, no suspects, just a girl frozen in time. Then, in 2022, forensic genealogy changed everything. A new DNA technique, one that had helped catch the Golden State Killer, was applied to the tiniest sample from Lisa's clothes. And just like that, boom, a match. The DNA belonged to a man named Daniel Carter, an ex-truck driver now in his 70s, living a quiet life in Florida. But back in the 80s, he had a record of assaulting women. The problem? He had never been convicted. When confronted, Carter denied everything. But when police searched his old storage unit, they found something truly disturbing: Lisa's missing locket, locked away in a rusted box. It was the smoking gun detectives had been waiting for. Faced with undeniable evidence, Carter finally cracked. He admitted to picking Lisa up that night, offering her a ride. But what he didn't tell her was that she would never make it home. Carter claimed he just wanted to talk, but when Lisa resisted his advances, he forced her out of his truck, leaving her in the freezing woods to die. He never looked back. 40 years later, justice had finally caught up with him. Carter was sentenced to life in prison, and Lisa's family, after decades of unanswered questions, finally had closure. Lisa's story reminds us that no case is ever truly cold. With modern science, justice may take decades, but it comes eventually. What do you think about this case? Let me know in the comments. And if you love real crime stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay safe and stay aware.